Hi everyone, I'm Lori and this is Ocean Missions Crafts Day 5. So this is our last day and today we're going to make a prayer box. And the prayer box is something that you can use a little piece of paper and you can write down a concern or a prayer or someone's name that you just want to think about and ask God to help. And this is something you can put in your box, and then at night you can look in your box and you can say a prayer for each of these people or each of these things that you're concerned about. So let's get started. Okay, now it's time to gather the things we need for the prayer box. You need your cardboard box, and it may look different than this because there were lots of shapes. So there's a prayer box in your kit, and then your glue dots, which yours come like this. Mine are like this. And then your colored markers and a pencil. You can also gather some scissors, safety scissors. We might be using some googly eyes. We might be using some of the extra paper, the scrap paper I put in your kit, and you might even use some of the stickers that are in your kit. So gather your things together and then come back. Okay, now that you've gathered all your things, let's get started on this craft. Take your box, decide what you want to do. Do you want to decorate the lid? Do you want to write my prayer box on it? How do you want to do it? This is totally your thing. You can create it however you'd want. I'm going to write my prayer box on it. So I'll start with that. I'm going to take a marker. If you want to write on it and you aren't sure how to write on it, ask your helpers there to maybe help you with that. So simple, my prayer box. And then I think I'd kind of like my fish to go around the bottom. So I can either draw the fish on there or I can use the stickers that I already have. I think I'll do a little of both. Maybe I'll draw the bottom of the ocean across my bottom of my box. I'm going to do that all the way around. You don't have to. This is your box. You do it however you want. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to color that part, maybe brown, and just come back in, and you decide what you want on your box. Maybe you want to draw some fish or an octopus or a sea lion or a crab. This is your box, so you decide what you want to do on it. You can just use stickers, that's fine too. You can cut out fish from the scrap paper. I might do that. So I'm just going to color the bottom first. Okay. And I think I might cut out some fish. So let's see. I've got different ones here, different scraps. So if I were to cut this out in a fish shape, that would be cool. So let me draw a fish. I find it easiest just to draw a almost full circle and then put the fin on. Now, is that going to be big enough? It might be a little too big. I'll put this one on the top. So then I'm going to cut that out. Cut my fish out. My fish, and I think I want it right here on my prayer box. So we're going to use the glue dots for this. So I took out a square of the glue dots. There are 2 pieces of paper, or plastic basically, on this. I'm going to peel one off, and the glue dot stayed on this one. You see it? And so I'm going to take my fish and I'm going to put it on top of the glue dot, and I'm going to push hard, and then pull, and then the glue dot is on my fish. So I'm going to put my fish on my box. Now my fish needs an eye, I think, and a mouth. And maybe the fin needs some work here. And maybe a fin here. And maybe some air bubbles. So you're welcome to do what you want to do on your box. Make it yours. Be creative. I think I'll put a few stickers on here. This fish maybe. Peel the back off and stick it on. Yeah, that looks nice. And maybe somewhere over here I'll do this one might be a little too big. Yeah. So figure out what you want to do and design yours and get it done, and then come back. Okay, I've finished my prayer box. Hopefully you have too. I've used quite a few of the things in my kit to get it finished. I had a lot of fun doing it. Hopefully you did too. Now I can put a slip of paper in with a prayer request if I need to remember it for later, and then I can open up my box and know that I'll be able to remember all the things I want to talk with God about. Since today is our last day, I'm just going to say I hope that you enjoyed doing all the crafts that we've done through the week, and that you had fun with all the other activities we've been doing. And I hope to see you all at our next VBS. Goodbye.